Uy.
All time, space, and dimensions, all within a Planck instant. That's the smallest unit of time physically possible, meaning each laser would have to be moving 4.6 times 10 to the 117th power times faster than light. Oh, well, looks like this wins the award for fastest calculated speed feat in our show's history. Congratulations, Gurren Lagann. Move over, SpongeBob. You've been dethroned. Whoa, and the guidebook says they hit an innumerable number of enemies across infinite universes. You literally cannot calculate how fast that is. But it wasn't enough to escape the Anti-Spiral's greatest trap, the Multiverse Labyrinth. An attack that imprisons Simon in his own unique multiverse, forced to experience an infinite number of alternate realities that control his own. Oh, and the guidebook says they hit an innumerable number of enemies across infinite universes. You literally cannot calculate how fast that is. But it wasn't enough to escape the Anti-Spiral's greatest trap, the Multiverse Labyrinth. An attack that imprisons Simon in his own Simon absorbed a higher dimensional structure, several orders of infinity, and that author's spiral power made his fictional Simone real, adding another to the mix. Wait, if every human being has spiral power, you're telling me we can all do this shit? This all gave our Simone enough spiral power to form the next step in mecha evolution, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. This is when Gurren Lagann gets and that author's spiral power made his fictional Simone real. Made his fictional Simone real.
I'm live.
No retreat, no breaks, not even death is allowed. It's a life sentence. No parole, no escape. The scene opens with a kid.
I'm live.
die, Xylo tells him to do it when he's not around to watch. The kid is in shock. A stake is straight up impaled through his stomach. He has no choice but to rip it out himself, screaming in agony. Xylo cauterizes the wound and stops the bleeding. The kid's name is Data, and yet he's a full-on kleptomaniac. Xylo mentions they received reports of a fairy plague, around 5,000 of them, according to HQ. And 2 of them were willing to contain it. Soon enough, the demon-crazed plague erupted the entire forest, and on top of that, the holy knights. Because it looked like an easy rap. Xylo opens it. This isn't just bad. Xylo is absolutely done with this already. She promises them victory, a divine promise. Once all the enemies are dead, they must shower her in praise, and Xylo has to pat her head. That's her place. His suspicions were right. She's the 13th goddess, still inactive, not bound by pathway. She introduces herself as Tiarita. Xylo makes it clear he hates goddesses and orders Dada to stay with her while he goes alone to help the Holy Knights. Thanks to Dada's insane eyesight, he can call out enemy positions. Even though Xylo can't stand her, Tiarita decides to help anyway. Promise is a promise. Xylo fights with overwhelming force, wielding daggers infused with holy power. His speed and strength are straight up inhuman. There are just too many Huron. Dada covers his back, shaking in fear, but he doesn't run. When night falls, the battle is finally over. Xylo has saved the Holy Knights. One of them thanks him, but when Xylo tells them to get the hell out immediately, one of the knights notices the mark on Xylo's neck. The mark is dead hero. The survivors tense up instantly. That mark means Xylo is considered a dangerous criminal. The air turns suffocating. The knight threatens Xylo, spitting that it's disgusting, an absolute disgrace that criminals like him were the ones who saved their lives. The little goddess cuts in and straight up says they can't abandon the Holy Knights or run away. The knight hears her and instantly realizes something unthinkable. That kid is a goddess. Even worse, he recognizes her. She was supposed to be handed off to the transport structure. She never should have been there. Suddenly, the marks on Xylo's and Dada's necks
give me
flare
later.
up in sharp, burning pain. The mark isn't just a curse, it's also a common device. The voice echoes inside their heads. Now, says the situation is critical. The main Holy Knight unit is marching straight into a demon king plague. Their plan is to stop the enemy army right there. Fully aware it's a suicide mission, Xylo demands answers. Those orders make 0 sense. They were supposed to retreat. No response. That's what it clicks. That was the plan from the start. The knights already knew how this would end. One of them confirms it. The decision was made by Captain Kitty. They trust her blindly. They'll defend her honor and the honor of the Holy Knights, even if it costs them their lives. Xylo snaps. He calls them idiots. They're basically already.
He goes to school with a delinquent named Pat, who is a YouTuber with over 700,000 subscribers who does daily live streams. He pretends to be a cool, nice guy, but in actuality, he is just another bully who likes to step on weak people. Viewers still flock to his channel, and using his influence, he launches another classmate named Rumi, who has no brain, but was gifted with a good amount of beauty. He tells his audience to head over to Rumi's channel, as they also have a live model for them, which Rumi practiced her makeup on. This poor model turns out to be none other than Haben, who is smeared with black and white paint alongside red lipstick. The entire stream makes fun of him and his stupid makeup, while Pac simply laughs at him alongside the rest of his class. He then walks towards Haben and tells him to smile for the camera in a very threatening tone. But a humiliated Haben is barely able to fake a smile before running away to the washroom as soon as the camera turned away from him. He washes his face viciously to try to get all of the paint off of his face before returning to the class, where he is immediately dropkicked by a blonde guy named Snap, who is Pac's cameraman. Snap doesn't have any bravado like Pac, or beauty like Rumi, but he is a strategist and uses his mind to piggyback on Pac's success. He proceeds to kick Haben relentlessly while he is on the ground. accusing him for not smiling in front of the camera as instructed. When Hobbin finally has had enough and gives him a deathly glare, which scares Snap immediately and he stops, he keeps his composure and turns around to make sure Pac has got his back. And Pac tells him that Hobbin can't even fight a mosquito. Meanwhile, Rumi checks her account and claims that just for that short stream, she was able to earn $200, which surprises Hobbin as they barely streamed for 30 minutes and did absolutely nothing apart from yapping their mouths and insulting him. Hearing this, Snap also sits down and starts thinking out loudly about how even he should open a YouTube channel and earn money, because Pac doesn't share the revenue with him, even though he is his cameraman. Snap finally gets up and walks up to Pac before telling him that he is thinking of opening his own channel and asks what would he need. Pac tells him that he can't really open a YouTube channel yet, as he is still below 18 years of age and will need someone's bank account who is above 18 to open it. He claims that he can't use his parents' ID, as he once stole money from them, but then turns around towards Hobbin and very rudely asks him whether his mom died yet. This really catches Hobbin, as he never expected someone to be this cruel. Snap continues by saying that if his mom is not dead yet, then he should give him her bank account so that he could start a channel. Pac